Hello, everybody, and welcome to MegaSota Game Night. It is Tuesday. It's the best night of the week because you are here and we're here with you, having some fun, handing out some big prizes and some big PGL points. My name is Tony. I'll be with you for the next hour and a half. Along with me, as always, is my beautiful wife, Nikki. And together we are going to help you win big. So good luck to you guys out there. A lot of great games, getting things started off with this high-low game, but we got more than that. What's on our schedule?
That's right. Right now we are in a round of Top Dog. That's going to be our high-low game of the night. We've got 25 high-low winners in this game. Then at 6:55, it's Fishing Derby. We've got 25 winners, plus we have that largemouth jackpot. It's going to be over at $1,000, and the smallmouth over $555.
Yeah, nobody won either one last week.
No, so those will be even bigger than that once we get into the game.
It's still a little bit cold out, so not everybody's out there angling.
That's right.
But I expect a lot of people there tonight catching some big fish.
That is right. Then at 7:15, we've got Game Day Bingo. We've got our Mega Major and Minor jackpots available in that game, and we come back for a second round of that at 7:15. Then at 7:20. Then at 7:25, we have Open Season. We have 25 winners in that game, plus you have your chance for that Golden Buck bonus. At 7:50, it's Meso Perch with 50 winners. Then at 8:05, we've got Jackpot Jungle. That's our 54-ball coverall, and that jackpot is over $28,000.
It is getting big. Yeah, that is a big one out there. And so good luck to everybody out there getting those prizes. Let us know where you're playing. And we'll say hi to Ben checking in, helping us out in the headsets. Hope you're having a great day, Ben. And thanks for all the info you're going to feed us.
Yes.
All right, here we are into this high-low game. $320 for first place, $320 for worst place. So in order to be eligible for those loser prizes, you got to finish all 45 of your plays. If you're wondering how many of those 45 plays each of these players has completed, check out that yellow progress bar as it works its way from the left to the right. That indicates how many of those 45 plays each of these players has completed.
All right, and we are live right now on Pilot TV. You can find us on the Pilot Player Connect. That is Pilot's very own app, and you can find us there. You can chat with us there. You can watch Pilot TV there. There's a lot of great things.
A lot of great things on there, yeah. Play your favorite games, all sorts of stuff.
We've got fun games you can play for free.
Yep, and if you're on there, let us know.
That's right. We'll give you a shout out, send you some luck.
It works sometimes.
That's right. We're also live on YouTube Live as well as the Twitch app. Our channel names are MegaSota, and we recently had some Pilot TVs installed at some locations. We've got Duff's Tavern on Main, Beer Stube Hastings, The Shed Lakefield, Boudreaux's Bar, the Midway Saloon, Hudson Inn, Schloppy's, Alberta Bar, Hog's Breath Bar, Mabel Murphy's, Bell's Resort, Valley High Golf Club, Main Street Saloon and Hookah, Lanesboro Golf 2, Schmitty's Timeout Tavern, and Miniger Sports Hub.
Wow, that is a lot of locations.
That's an updated list right there.
Yeah, and I recognize some of those names that we've seen on MegaSota Game Night for a long time. So
yeah, like Boudreaux's Bar.
Yep. They've been out there for a long time, so nice to see you guys on Pilot TV. Hello. Nice to see you. Good luck to everybody at Boudreaux's Bar tonight. Speaking of Boudreaux's Bar, I see Mad Dog out there playing at the Lincoln Depot. He plays at Boudreaux's quite often.
That's right.
Nice to see you out there, Mad Dog. Longtime friend of ours, currently in 7th place with 10,000 PGL points. These are season 13 PGL points, and that ends the end of June, which when we started, it seemed like an eternity away, but now the end of June is 8 weeks away? That's right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Well, time is flying by. How about that? The end of June is 8 weeks away. I
don't want to think about that too much because when I think of the end of the June, then I think of
the end of the
July.
summer. Yeah, it's
July is when I start
thinking
about end of summer. Yeah.
So, all right. We're not thinking about it that way. We got a long time. Summer doesn't even start till the end of June.
Yeah. We need to just not think like that.
All right, we got Bo Pop in first place at the Signature Bar. Gage in last place with 5,300 PGL points. That's actually pretty bad. That might be good enough to hold on to last place. We'll see. We've had players in the 3,000 point range before, but it is a little bit rare, so you might be able to collect some of that entire $320 for holding on to last place. The Bobop at the Signature Bar holding on to first place, 18,000 PGL points. Sleep Bolton in 6th place. Stowski at Eagles Owatonna in 7th place. Boots in 8th place, and Huck 22 in 9th place. We got Flower at VFW East St. Cloud in 145th place. Those are our losers out there. But coming up into second place, we've got Fluffy at the Rogers Muni. Zach at the Purple Goose. That's a nice place.
Yeah.
Third place, Jenna Lee at Roddy's in fourth. And C. Bolton, 103 at Tammy's place in fifth place. Fifth place, well, I don't know what fifth place is going to be. I'll find out here in a second. First place, $320. Second place, $160. Third, $160. And fourth, fifth, and sixth place, $96 in this one. Must-go game. All going back to you guys. Biggest prize going to the top player and to the bottom player. Top player right now is 18,000 PGL points. Bottom player, 5,300. If you got plays remaining, make sure you use them all. You can't just sit back and collect money in this one. You got to play to win. Even if you're playing to lose, you can win.
That's right. While you're out there playing, be sure to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Just search Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. That's us. You can follow us there. You can stay up to date with our weekly bingo schedules, the progressive updates, event details, reminders, and player pictures, and a whole lot more.
Do we have any loaded up? Let's see who we got.
I'm sure somebody is loaded up.
Let's see who we got loaded up on the player pictures. There we go. Big winners. I remember that picture. It is recent. Yes.
Oh, then I can tell you.
Nikki can tell you who
that is. I think I remember seeing that.
I remember this picture when it came in too. $1,100.
Yes, it is Bartender and Friends at Last Chance Saloon, where they support LaSalle Volunteer Firefighters Relief
That's
Association.
Right. Congratulations, you guys. I remember double checking the charity. Not double checking, but just curious who the charity was.
Yeah.
That one. Yep. So awesome that we have so many great charities out there, and they support so many great causes like firefighters. So
yeah,
great to see those organizations out there. And with that, Zach at the Purple Goose jumping up in the first place with 18,600 PGL points. About 100 PGL points in front of second place, but Zach's got a bunch of plays left, so we'll see what happens here. Matt Tang in sixth place, C. Bolton in seventh, Nana in eighth place, and Stowski and Eagles Owatonna in ninth place. The duo now in worst place. I knew that was not. Gage had we got a tie.
Oh.
That's what's going on. So we got a tie for worst place. Do you know how you get paid when there's a tie in last place?
You each get the prize?
You each get first and second prize divided by 2.
Okay.
So instead of $320, in this case, it looks like the 2 people are going to get $240.
Right.
But we'll see how that holds out here, as we still do have under 2 minutes to go. Somebody else could fall all the way to the bottom, but that's how that payout works.
I know you explained that to me like a million times.
Yeah, it isn't that hard to follow, but when you don't know that it's supposed to do that, you don't understand it.
Yes.
And so we've had people confused at how it pays. That's how it pays when there's a tie.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Alrighty, folks, 90 seconds to go. If you got plays remaining, make sure you use them. As once that clock gets down to 0, you will have no more chances to use those plays, and everybody else will be getting out to Big Wampum Lake, going fishing. I might do that soon. I got my 2 reels and 2 rods.
One for each hand.
Black Friday. You see people going around. They all got more than one fishing pole.
They do. Different fishing poles for different things.
I got all the equipment. I just haven't, turned them on yet. Is that a fishing term?
I think it works.
Yeah. But I'm going to one of these days. I'm going to get out there. Alrighty. 45 seconds to go. Looks like Duo and Gage are going to tie for worst place. Remember, when you tie in worst place, you add up the bottom 2 prizes, and then you cut them in half, and that's what you get. So instead of one person getting $320 and one person getting $160, they're each going to get $240.
That makes sense.
Get right in the middle.
I like it.
30 seconds to go. But it's really hard to tie in last place. I don't know how often we've seen that. Not very often.
Not
I know
too
we've
often,
seen it before.
Yeah.
And let us know how you are doing. I know you can also check in on Facebook, like Nikki was saying. There's always the event for tonight that has a schedule of the games.
Oh, yeah.
You can take a look at that ahead of time. Know if your favorite game is being played or not. And that is going to do it. Zach in first place, 18,900 PGL points at the Purple Goose.
All right. Congratulations.
$320. It's just trying to check out here. Let's see, what do we got? A couple people on Facebook checking in. Well, we got more than a couple. We've got Chuck, Travis, Dawn, Kim, Bambi, Tony, Kathy, Gail, Patricia, Janet, Francisca, and Ryan all checking in on Facebook. So thanks for stopping by and saying hello for MegaSota Game Night. And we're wishing you all the best of luck. Let me see if there anybody else that I missed. I think that was pretty much it for just right now. We just checked in. So thanks for checking in, you guys. Good luck wherever you're playing. Remember, you can always check in on the Player Connect app and let us know what bar you're at, because we do have some powers of our power is to attempt to send luck across the TV. We did it once. It only worked once.
And it only sort of worked.
It only sort of worked. It made a jackpot go out to a guy in the same bar as the person we were trying to send it to.
They're sitting by each other.
But you never know. You never know when it's going to work. That's the thing. Like one way I know it won't work is if you don't try.
Right. All right, let's go over our daily, weekly bingo schedule. These are the games we play every day at Pilot Games. We've got Game Day Bingo, 50-cent cards from noon to 1 p.m. There's the Mega, Major, and Minor jackpot available in that game. Is that still like the Mega?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everything's still where it was.
How much?
I mean, was there any jackpots recently?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I think that is all still
So we got that
valid.
Mega over $60,000, the Major over $5,000. There's a Minor available as well. Then we've got Lucky 4 Bingo at 1 p.m. That jackpot's over $16,000. There's also a Minor and a mini jackpot in that game. And then Game Day Bingo 50-cent cards comes back again from 1 to 4 p.m. and Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 p.m. Then we got Skull Bingo $1 cards from 4 to 6 p.m. We have that coverall, a large frame.
The large frame on that one just hit.
Oh, so the large frame did reset.
And that was at Max's on Main for $8,172.
Nice.
That was just like 5 minutes ago, like right before we got on.
And then we got the Lucky 4 Bingo coming back at 6 p.m. one last time with that jackpot that's over $16,000. And then our last round of Game Day Bingo runs from 6 to 10 p.m. We've got a Mega, Major, and Minor jackpot in that. And then we got MegaSota Game Night every Tuesday at 6:40 with a 54-ball coverall.
That's today.
That we're going to end the night with tonight.
Close to 30,000?
Yeah, it should be probably around 30,000. And then we have Wild Wednesday going from 7 to 9 p.m. every Wednesday. We've got a lot of great tournament games on Wednesday night, so you definitely want to come check that out.
And those are the 2 nights you can earn PGL points. You can earn them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And PGL Season 13 ends the end of June. So you're going to want to get those PGL points. See if you can become the big champion. We'll be talking about PGL standings throughout the broadcast. And then we'll have a final check-in here at the very end to see where everybody ended up.
That's right. All right, we just got a minute and 20 seconds left to get enrolled in this game. Let's jump into some of our national days. It is actually World Tuna Day, and it's an annual celebration on May 2nd that highlights the importance of managing fish stocks to maintain sustainability. By using the World Tuna Day, we hope to encourage proper management so the world has systems in place to prevent tuna stocks from crashing.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
Wow.
Is tuna fish the #1 farmed fish in the world?
I don't know.
I would think it's got to be way up there, because you go to that canned meat fish aisle and it's all tuna fish. All right, 30 seconds to go. Get ready for Fish and Derby. You get to choose your lucky location. Maybe you want to be at the Dockside Bar or the Bay Day Mort or Breezy Point or any one of the best locations on Big Wampum Lake to catch some big fish. And you also get to choose your fishing buddy. Maybe you want to choose Pete, Susie, or Matt. Also choose your lucky lure. Let us know what you're doing for some good luck in this game. We're going to check out the map of Big Wampum Lake here coming up in about 9 seconds. See where everybody's at. We also have that largemouth jackpot and that smallmouth jackpot. Remember, nobody won either one of those last week, so those big, gigantic bass jackpots are going to be even bigger. And we're going to find out what they are here in just a second as we get everybody dialed in. There we are, $1,462 for the largemouth jackpot, $781 for the smallmouth jackpot. Remember, you can win either one of those on any cast, and if during the duration of this tournament more than one player wins either one of those, that prize is split by the number of winners.
All right, so fish-wise, catfish is the number one.
Oh, okay. For like the frozen fried fish stuff.
Probably tilapia, then trout, then yellow perch.
Well, I think they're counting
according to the internet.
But I think it's all those frozen fish sticks and stuff. Is probably all those.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually that's codfish.
Oh, codfish. That should be near the top then too.
I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting my stats from either. So.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna act like an expert on the topic.
All right, whatever. Jumping up into first place at shooters, 18,000 PGL points already. Steel in second place, $542 going out to first place. We got our Almar girls at the Club Almar in sixth place. Rocket in seventh. Corky in eighth place. Miami Beach in ninth place. Now, Miami Beach you want to look out for because Miami Beach has been a gigantic coverall winner before. Remember, I don't remember if it was this December or it must have been the one before. Yes. Where I think the MegaSota Game Night coverall was over $100,000. And I think either 2 or 3 people won it on the same night. And Miami Beach was one of them.
I remember that.
Yeah, so Miami Beach, no stranger to winning big on the coverall. So look out tonight, everybody, when we run that coverall here coming up in about an hour or so. But also on the leaderboard, a lot of famous players. We got Bryzo out there. High Rise and Bryzo. He's out playing tonight, so look out for Bryzo. Fred, also a very famous player, playing at the Cabin Bar in Nicolette, but everybody's trying to chase down Wiley. American Legion in Hugo now, 23,000 PGL points. Whatever, down to second place. Steele at the Cornerstone Bar in Winona in third. Chicago Joe at Boathouse in fourth place. Fred at the Cabin Bar. Corky at Boudreaux's. Hello, Corky. We know you got a PilotTV at Boudreaux's Bar.
Yeah.
Hope you're having fun out there tonight, Corky.
All right, are you ready for another National Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
It is National Foster Care Day to celebrate and encourage everyone to wear blue in support of foster youth in the United States.
Yeah.
Very important day.
People who do that are amazing.
Yes.
Who are involved with the foster care system.
And then we have National Life Insurance Day.
There you go.
Marks the anniversary of the first day that life insurance became available in the United States. The observance also brings awareness to the benefits of life insurance.
That's a great one.
Yes.
Pleasant thoughts. Happy Life Insurance Day.
And then it's National Truffle Day.
There we go. Now we're getting
Serves
somewhere.
up deliciously sweet treats and places the chocolate truffle in the spotlight.
And is chocolate truffle different than truffle oil? Isn't that a thing?
Yes. That's made from like fungus.
Okay. Are they spelled the same?
It's like mushrooms.
Are they spelled the same thing or are they spelled differently?
No, they're spelled the same.
Okay. I just didn't know if truffle oil was like had a different spelling.
A truffle are mushrooms that are grown underground in forests.
Okay.
Chocolate truffle is different.
I think they're both pretty good.
Yes, they're just different.
Yeah.
But good.
Ooh, speaking of Bryzo, High Rise and Bryzo at the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato, jumping up into first place, 26,000 PGL points. And Wiley jumping back up again, flip-flop at the top. And Drew Wren at Billy's in Rockford, a longtime player of ours. Haven't heard from you guys in a while. Nice to see you on the leaderboard.
Chocolate truffle is a type of chocolate traditionally made with chocolate ganache in the center and coated in chocolate, cocoa butter, coconut, or chopped or toasted nuts. Oh, yeah.
Sounds really good to me.
Really good. They're really good.
What do you say we do a buddy check?
Yeah,
See
sounds
who's
great.
our favorite truffle buddy. Remember, we get to choose from Pete, Susie, or Matt. Who's going to be the winner tonight? I think Susie won last week by like 42%. Let's see what we got here. 45% for Susie, 35% for Pete, and 19% for Matt. Those are our buddies. What about our lures? That's what everybody's using tonight for lures, 23%. Using that one in the upper left and a nice distribution across the other one. This is just for your information. Maybe you want to use what everybody's using. Maybe you want to use what everybody is not using. Whatever your strategy is, it is right there. And checking out a largemouth jackpot, $1,462. Smallmouth at $781. We'll let you know as soon as anybody reports back that they've got one in the bag. And we're having a crazy run here between first and second place. Between Bryzo and Wiley, flip-flopping at the top almost every single update. 9 minutes to go, 9.5 minutes. $180 for 6th place, $90 for 8th through 10th place. 7th place going to be $135. First place, $542. Second, $406. $361 for 3rd place, $271 for 4th, and $180 for 5th place.
All right, let's get into our last national day. It's National Teacher.
I thought you were done.
No.
I didn't mean to cut off the topic.
Fine.
Yeah.
We can go through them a little bit at a time.
That sounds good to me. There's a lot of things happening today.
Yes. It's National Teacher Appreciation Day. It is on the Tuesday during the first full week in May as a reminder to show appreciation for teachers everywhere. We are using this national day to say thank you to all teachers for their time and dedication to educate our children.
You're welcome. Can I still participate in Teacher Day?
Maybe. You're not teaching anymore.
I know.
You once were, so you can. Yeah,
right,
sure. Why not?
Right.
It can be for former teachers.
But yes, that's true. And we know how hard teachers work and how positive they can influence students. So congrats to all the teachers out there who are playing. Thanks for showing up and teaching people well. Teach the students well. Isn't that what they say?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, 8 minutes to go. Jobo in 7th place, but High Rise and Bryzo, 36,000 PGL points, up in 1st place. The Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. Wiley at the American Legion. Hugo in 2nd place. Rich B at the Alibi Gilbert in 3rd place. Former 1st place contestant here, whatever, at Shooters in 6th place. G-Dog at Moorhead Billiards in 7th place. Let's see out there, G-Dog.
All right, let's get into our fishing report before I forget.
Yeah.
A lot of times I forget when we're fishing derby. But this is for North Central Minnesota Lakes by Jeff Sundin. It's not a lot of fun getting blown around by strong winds. If you want proof of that, just ask the ice. In a single day, under the force howling northwest winds, ice conditions on North Central Minnesota Lakes began a major transition from winter to spring. Now, if there ever was any doubt about ice occurring in time for the Minnesota fishing opener on May 13th, they can be laid to rest. Anxious to see something new in terms of spring breaking up, we watched every lake and puddle we could see along the route between Grand Rapids and Fertile, Minnesota on Friday. There were a few small puddles open, but mostly we saw only ice-covered lakes.
All right. Well, you know what? It's getting warmer out there. The ice is going away.
Yeah, it's happening.
Get the boats ready. If you haven't already, I mean, we're a few weeks out from Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That's the unofficial start of summer, and I know everybody's going to want to be in the water and cruising around, either fishing or tubing or whatever it is. Might be a little cold in some of those lakes to go tubing.
Yes. I don't I don't think this is the season for that.
But it's the start of summer, so you can get out there. People do it. You can put on wetsuits.
Yeah, if you want to wear a wetsuit.
6 minutes to go.
You could.
Gotta enjoy that summer season. Short. Brad TNT at the Blue Earth Legion, 3rd place. Nice to see you out there. But High Rise and Bryzo continue to build on that lead. 45,000 PGL points already. $1,400 on that largemouth jackpot. $781 on that smallmouth. So far, nobody's come back to our fishing marshals hanging out at the Dockside Bar, letting us know if they've caught either one of those just yet. But we will find out here in the next 5 minutes and 42 seconds if anybody has caught one or both or multiple people have caught them, because remember, you can win either one of those on any cast, and if more than one player wins either one throughout the duration of this tournament, that prize is split by the number of winners.
All right, let's get into those winners from our last game. That was Top Dog. That was our high-low game. We got our top 5 winners. We had Zach at the Purple Goose winning $320. Boobop Balloon at Signature Bar winning $160. And third, we had Fluffy at Municipal Liquor Store Rogers winning $160. And fourth, it was Jenna Lee at Roddy's Bar winning $96. And fifth, we had Huck 22 at Atomic Star Tavern taking home $96. And For our bottom 5, I think I might have said that. Did I say? Yeah, I said 5th. 5th,
yeah.
we had Huck 22. For our bottom 5, and first we had Duo Root River Saloon winning $240. And second, Gage taking home that $240 at Hidden Pines Bar and Grill. And third, Flower at VFWE St. Cloud winning $160. And fourth, we had Wiley at American Legion Hugo winning $96. And in fifth, we had Dom at Brian's Bar and Grill winning $96.
All right, congrats to all those winners in that high-low game. First game of MegaSota Game Night. Congrats to the winners and the losers.
That's right.
All right, here we are. 4 minutes to go in this Fishing Derby tournament game. Brad TNT hold on to second place. But we got Hazy92 moving up quickly here right at the end in 7th place. All out of plays, though. Hanging out at the dockside bar waiting for those results to roll in. But Hazy92, very famous player of ours. Nice to see you out there, Hazy. Haven't seen him in a while, I don't think, but maybe we have. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of people who have played with us for a while. If they played last week or the week before, I don't know. Super Sale in 8th place at Knuckleheads. Nice to see you out there, Super Sale. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Okay, we've got Twins news. We can go over. Brian Buxton hit a 3-run homer as part of the 7-run third inning. Sonny Gray kept rolling out 6 strong innings, and the Minnesota Twins beat the Kansas City Royals 8-4 on Sunday. Gray allowed 1 run on 5 hits while striking out 7 batters. Gray has given up just 3 runs in 35 innings this season and saw his MLB best earned run average, which represents the number of earned runs a pitcher allows per 9 innings. It rose 2.77 after this outing. Continuing his historic start, Gray tied Irvin Santana in 2017 for the lowest ERA in the month of April. In Twins history, Gray owns the 4th lowest ERA in the Twins Senators history since 1913.
Wow.
Through 6 starts to a season, trailing Walter Johnson and which was 1913, Eddie Madison in 1918, and Santana in 2017.
Wow.
Today, the Twins are at the White Sox.
All right, the Twins off to a really good start so far this season. I think they've got 16 or 17 wins already. And it's still early. We just got into May, and they've already got, 17 wins, 16 wins? 17 wins. All right. Is that game started?
Yeah, it says it's 0-0, top of the 5th.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nail biter. Anybody who gets a hit. Does anybody have hits? Does that thing tell you hits? Ooh, yeah, the Twins. Oh, Twins only have 0 hits.
What are they doing out there?
White Sox have 1 hit. So whoever's pitching for the White Sox got a no-hitter going through the 5th inning.
Wow.
Come on, Twins. Got to upset that. All right, getting close to 90 seconds remaining. $542 in first place. Fluffy at the Rogers Muni, holding on to first place right now, 61,000. Wow, look at that, 61,000 PGL points, and Fluffy's not even done yet.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is a ton of points.
Use your points or your plays, Fluffy.
Yeah, and use them all because, you're probably going to be in first place no matter what, but you want to get all those PGL points. You might move up the leaderboard real quick.
Using them.
1 minute to go. So far, nobody's checked in with that largemouth jackpot. Oh, that smallmouth jackpot. But I think that may happen tonight. We'll see once everybody makes their way back to the dockside bar and shows all of their catches. Let the marshal verify all the big wins, and then we'll let you guys know. High Rise Brizo in second place. Brad TNT at the Blue Earth Legion in third place. River at Poppers in fourth place. Rich at the Albi Gilbert in fifth place. Sixth place, we got Super Sal, Knuckleheads, Root Dog at LJ's and Milton in seventh place. Wiley, who was formerly at the top of the leaderboard in this game at the Hugo Legion, 37,000 PGL points. That rounds out our top players. I think Hazy92 was in ninth place, if I saw that quickly. Ninth place, still good for $90. And everybody is winding down. They're headed back to the dockside bar to turn in everything that they got, and we'll go through and make the big counts, make all this official. And we'll also see if anybody turned in a largemouth jackpot or a smallmouth jackpot. Those are always exciting.
Yeah.
But after this, what do we have 2 game day bingos coming
That's
up?
right. That's what's coming up next.
We'll give you the lowdown on those jackpots coming up here real soon as we get going. $542 to Fluffy. Congratulations, 63,000 PGL points. Didn't even finish.
No.
Didn't need to. All right, with that, we're going to get enrolling in Game Day Bingo, which is coming up here in just a second. And we have big reports in. Smallmouth jackpot has been won. As soon as we get clicked over to the next scene, we will let you guys know what it is. Let's see. Who won that smallmouth jackpot, you ask? It was Chicago Joe.
All right.
Playing at the Boathouse Brothers Brewing.
Amazing.
Yep. Congratulations, you guys, with that big win. That was $781.
Nice.
All right, here we are enrolling. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go.
All right. Well, we're getting enrolled in Game Day Bingo, so let's go over our Game Day Bingo standings. In 10th, we have a 3-way tie between Funk at Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards, in Sydney at Main Street Bar Hopkins, along with Kimmy69 at Brewster Bar and Grill. In 9th, we've got Spike at Maynard's of Excelsior. In 7th, we have a tie between Mad Dog at Lincoln Depot and Jim Rocks at Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards. In 6th, it's Rich at Shady's Railside. In 5th, we got I always want to say Big Mike. It's Mike at Big Louie's Bar and Grill, New Brighton. In 4th, we've got Bo at Corner Bar Goodhue. In 3rd, it's Tanya at Plum's Neighborhood Bar and Eatery. In 2nd, we've got Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue. And at 1st, it is Call Me Jen at JR Mac.
JR Mac also has Pilot TV, so
That is
hello,
right.
Call Me Jen if you're playing out there tonight. Nice to see you. And here we are with our display here of what we've got. 48 balls for that major jackpot at $1,000 that was just hit. Mega jackpot, $22,000. And the minor at 305. I think I lied. I think I said the large frame went out in Skull Bingo to you earlier.
Oh, okay.
I believe that was the minor jackpot, or the major jackpot in this game.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, let me just double check my my information.
I just don't think my information was right either, because I was showing the Mega at $60,000 within 47 balls.
Okay.
So I think I had it wrong.
You had it wrong too. A lot of misinformation happened here, but
sorry about
we're
that.
good. No, yeah, that was definitely the major hit right before we went on
Okay.
there. Yeah, had my times off in my head.
All right.
But now we know the exact numbers. They're right there.
That's
so.
right. Let's go over those Game Day Bingo location standings real quick. And 9th, we have a tie between Big Louie's Bar and Grill in New Brighton with Chart House. And 8th, it's Shady's Railside. And 7th, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. And 6th, we've got Lincoln Depot. And 5th, it is Sherwood Lounge. And 4th, we've got Corner Bar Goodhue. And 3rd, it is JR Mac. And 2nd, Flamers. And in 1st, we've got Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards.
All right, congrats to all those locations earning big points in the Game Day Bingo Season 13. And we got about 80 seconds to go. Yes, that mega is at $22,000 in 47 balls. Major just hit a few minutes ago. That is for $1,000 now in 48 balls. Minor jackpot, $344 in 54 balls. Remember, that ticks up by 2 balls every game that it is not won. So if you can't win it in 54 balls, we're coming right back, and it'll be at 56 balls. And we're also going to have a very nice Musco prize. We'll find out where that one ends up here in just about a minute. Once we get into the game, we'll see where we ended up with that one.
All right.
And we're going to play, 2 of these back-to-back, and then we're going to get into open season. But you can play Game Day Bingo every day, noon to 1, 1 to 4, 6 to 10.
Correct. And,
Jackpots
2 rounds during this and 2 rounds during Wild Wednesday as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. Come back during Wild Wednesday. And I remember, and those jackpots go up really quickly, too, because I remember last week, I think the Mega was at 48 balls. And then by Friday, it was like $60,000.
Yes.
Maybe it was 2
and
weeks.
That, I'm guessing Friday went out.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yep. So, and now we're already back up to 22,000. And the major just hit for 8,000.
Yeah.
big prizes going out all over. Here we are on the board. Double checking that Musco prize, $120. That minor jackpot, $356. Remember, that's going to go up to 56 balls if nobody can hit it and win this coverall within 54 balls. But if anybody out there can do it, I know it's you guys because you are pros and can make that coverall hit in 54 balls or less. As we're cruising through here, 16 balls down. That player's 12 balls away. Tommy B playing at Dave's place, and Zach at the Purple Goose. Zach back on the leaderboard again. Zach's having a great night out there tonight. J-Dog at the Cleveland Muni, and Brad TNT back on the leaderboard. Cola Joe, nice to see you out there. Hazy92 also on the leaderboard again. Lots of players coming back from the previous game. Ball 38 is down. Balls are dropping a little bit slower. That means somebody is close. Cola Joe and Snapper now 3 balls away on ball 44. We could win something by ball 54. Snapper 2 balls away on ball 46. Snapper still 2 balls away. Come on, we're trying to win a minor jackpot by ball 54. Snapper's so close. Still 2 balls away on ball 51. Oh, not going to happen. Players 2 balls away. Cola Joe, Jeff Guard, Snapper, Tristan. Oh, Tristan's playing tonight. Nice to see you out there, Tristan. Snapper going for that Musco prize of $120. Minor is going to take up to 56 balls. The $120 is a nice Musco prize. Wendy, Stowski, Cindy Lou, all splitting that $120. If I do my math right, that's about $40 for each of you. Not too bad.
Yeah.
3 people walk away with $40 each.
Amazing.
And yeah, we'll get everything reset, put all the balls back into the blower, and we'll start that minor at 56 balls. Coming up here in just a minute or two. There we go.
All right, while you guys get enrolled, we're going to go over those winners from Fishing Derby for our top 10. And first we had Fluffy at Municipal Liquor Store in Rogers winning $542. And second, we had Brizo at Underground Bar and Grill winning $406. And third, it was Brad TNT at American Legion Blue Earth winning $361. And fourth, we had River at Poppers winning $271. And fifth, Rich B at the Alibi of Gilbert taking home $180. And sixth, Super Sal at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill winning $180. And fourth, Red Dog at LJ's winning $135. And eighth, we had Wiley at American Legion Hugo winning $90. And ninth, Hazy92 at Villa Bar and Grill taking home $90. And 10th, JRM at Clive's Roadhouse in Champlin winning $90. And we also had that smallmouth jackpot
to Chicago Joe.
Go out to Chicago Joe at Boathouse Brothers Brewing. He won $781.
All right, congrats to Chicago Joe. And that means the largemouth jackpot did not go out.
Right.
That was, what is it, around $1,500, $1,480, something like that. So that will be even bigger next week when everybody comes back.
Nice. What do we got here?
60 seconds to go to get enrolled in this next game. We've got that Mega at 22,047 balls. You can actually win that. We've had people win the Mega in 44 balls. We got the Major in 48 balls, and the Minor now $510 in 56 balls. With 30 seconds to go, those balls are going to start falling. Not any second, but any second after 30 seconds.
All right, well, let's get into some music history. In 1989, Michael Jackson, wearing a wig and a fake mustache, enters a Zales jewelry store in Simi Valley, California. Security finds him suspicious and calls the police to show up to explain that you shouldn't wear a disguise to a jewelry store. Oh, but he was wearing a disguise because he's Michael Jackson. Yeah, okay. That's
Give 'em a
interesting.
break.
I didn't know that was like a big news.
We didn't have TMZ that started the year after that.
Yeah, 1989. We just didn't know about it because we didn't know about it. All right, 1997, the James Bond spoof Austin Powers International Man of Mystery hits theaters. The theme is Soul Bossa Nova, a song by Quincy Jones from 1962, the same year the first Bond movie appeared. Yeah, baby.
Did you like those movies?
I think I only maybe saw the first one, and I didn't think I would think it was funny, but it was funny. And I haven't revisited them. I feel like I should.
Do you remember the scene in the first one where he's in that golf cart in the tunnel and he's stuck?
Yeah.
I saw the preview and I laughed so hard at that. And then I went to the theater and I saw the movie, and none of the other parts were as funny as that one.
Well,
I was really disappointed.
Isn't that the one with the like $1 million?
Maybe it was,
I
but
thought that was funny.
I think I'd like to watch them again.
And then
too.
there was like, didn't he have to do like try to turn his car around one time and had to do like a 1,000,000-point?
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a golf cart.
Oh, I thought it was a car.
No, I think it was a golf
I
cart.
thought he had an MG for some reason.
No, I remember it being a golf cart in a tunnel,
Okay.
and I just thought that was the funniest thing in the world, and the rest of the movie couldn't hold up to that. But I would like to try and watch them again. All right, here we are. We're on ball 40 already. Cindy Lou 5 balls away. Remember that mega jackpot, 22,947 balls. Major, 48 balls or less, $1,000. Minor is now at 56 balls, $516, and that Musco bingo at $128. Remember, if we do not give away that minor, it's going to tick up to 58 balls, and you'll be able to come play it right after MegaSota game night is over with. Right around 8:30, I think the next game day bingo starts. There we are. Ball 52 is down. We got players with a good chance. Hey, there we go. Pig's Crew picking up the minor. Playing at Tootsie's in Big Lake. $516. Congratulations.
Wow.
So big
52
win.
52 balls.
Yeah, all headed right to your iPad. Why don't you do a redo of that 52 ball win in a little bit here on that main event? That'll be $30,000. So yeah, we'll get everything going here with open season coming up, but don't forget to come back to Game Day Bingo around 8:30, because that Musco prize is going to start at $128 and go up. So that first game is going to have a very high Musco prize, and you're not going to want to miss that. That's for sure. So stick around after MegaSota game night. Play some more Game Day Bingo. We're going to run it all the way till 10 o'clock. All right, 2.5 minutes for open season. Get to choose your location. You want to be in the up north woods, the frozen tundra, that's up to you. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Let you guys get all settled. Remember to play that skill shot bonus. Get on that leaderboard. We'll be back to report in on who's the best skill shot in the state, but we'll be back in just a few minutes. Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to MegaSota Game Night. Welcome back. We're way into open season. We're deep in the woods hunting, and what has taken place here? We got Ace at Monty's in first place with 57,000 PGL points. JGW in 6th place, Sunshine 17 at Shooters a Given in 7th place, Bash at the Hugo Legion in 8th place, and Hose in 9th place. Millie at the North Star Speakeasy in 2nd place, Duo at the Root River Saloon in 3rd, Player at Eastside Bar in Winona, and Ray Clearwater Corners in 5th place. Let's take a look about where everybody is hunting around the area here. We got players in the up north woods, in the frozen tundra, in the hunting camp. Check it out. That's where everybody is at. But one of the funnest parts about this game is that skill shot leaderboard. And let's check it out. Whoa, Double D getting over 100,000, joining that 100,000 point club. Although I think Double D's been in there before.
Yeah.
But look at that. Big amount of points. It is so hard to get over 100,000 skill shot points. Double D doing it tonight. Stowski having a great night with a lot of wins on the leaderboard and hitting it really good in this skill shot bonus round, along with Jujubee and Stowski. Yeah, all 98,500. Wow, I'm having a rough time getting that one out. But good job. You guys almost made it to that 100,000 point club. That's where I was trying to get to.
Yes.
And Termite also on that skill shot leaderboard. Well, just get that golden buck bonus. You guys can have a shot at getting on that skill shot leaderboard. But you also got some big money in this game. Just a $10 buy-in. Ace in first place at Monty's. First place, $152. Second place, $124. $114 for third place. $95 for fourth and fifth. Emilio in second. Duo at the Root River Saloon in third. Player at Eastside Bar. Winona in fourth place. Ray at Clearwater Corners in 5th place. And 6th place, we got JGW at McHugh's, Sunshine 17 at Shooters at Gibbon, Bash, American Legion Hugo in 8th, and Hose at the Eagles Austin.
All right, we've got some new PGL members to spotlight. PGL stands for Pilot Gambling League. You can compete for points, and you have access to our newsletter if you sign up to be a PGL player. You can do that by going to pgl.world, or you can go to the Pilot Player Connect app if you don't have it. Get that app and sign in, and your sign-in name will be your PGL name. We have our new members to spotlight. That is DMC, Grandma Deb, Dan D, DD, Tebow, Siegel,
Tebow?
Maybe. JGW.
JGW in 6th place.
There we go. There they are at McHugh's Grill and Bar. And then we've got MCJ, Mindy Baby, yay, Booge, Yaya, JRM, Bug, and Perm 612.
Oh, and JRM was on the leaderboard just a little bit ago.
So y'all are out there playing already.
Yeah, congrats JGW. Thanks for becoming a PGL member. And you can do that really simply. You just download the Player Connect app, and you'll have an account. It's just how easy it is. I think it takes, what, 17 seconds?
23.
23 seconds. All right, it takes 23 seconds. 2.5 minutes to go. We've got one more shot at some PGL points in a 50-winner game coming up after this. What is that 50-winner game? Remember?
I believe it is Meso Perch. Yes, Meso Perch.
All right, that's coming up right after this. So one more chance after this one to earn some PGL points for MegaSota Game Night.
Well, we got 2 minutes left. Let's do some Wild news.
All right.
The Stars eliminated the Minnesota Wild with a 4-1 win in Game 6 of their first round NHL playoff series on Friday night. And yeah.
Yeah, what a season though. They had a great season. A lot of winning streaks.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to watch. And we wish they were going to the Stanley Cup Finals, but that's all right. They had a great season. It was really exciting, and now we are into the off season, and we'll see what they can do after some rest and get ready for the next one.
That's right, and we have an update on the Twins game. Twins are up 1-0.
Ooh!
It is the top of the 7th now.
All right, let's go Twins. Twins win. If you like the Twins, why don't you check out Twins Win? Awesome eTab game. Available all the time. I think it might even be on the first page. I have to double check.
All right.
1 minute to go. Actually, I do definitely need to double check that because I think I had the Twins and the Wild on the first page. Now I'll move a different game up there. Less than a minute to go. See what we can do here in open season. Let's take one last look at that skill shot leaderboard. Yeah, it looks like Double D at the very top there. Only player over 100,000 tonight. But that is amazing. Stowski and Jujubee also very close. And then we've got Termite and Greta doing pretty good tonight, as well as Kimmy D. So nice to see all of you on the leaderboard. 20 seconds to go. Double D definitely the best skill shot out there tonight. 12 seconds to go. And we'll get ready for Meso Perch. I think that is going to do it. Wrap it up. And Ace, congratulations. 57,000, just barely over Milio at the North Star Speakeasy. And it is becoming official, I think.
Maybe.
Come on. There it is. Ace at Monty's, bringing home $152. Congrats, Ace. On my tennis team, one of the guys who played on it, his middle name was Ace. And his dad was like a tennis pro. Named his son with the middle name Ace. And
no pressure.
I know, and he was really good too.
Oh, well, maybe it worked. It worked out well.
I don't remember what the rest of his name was. I was just thinking it'd be neat to type it in and see if he's still a really famous tennis player.
Yeah.
But I don't remember anything about his name besides his middle name was Ace. And that's probably, I would imagine that's fairly common if I were to try to type that in.
That Ace?
Yeah. Is a middle name? I'll take a look later.
Maybe.
All right. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. These are must-go prizes. 50 winners in this game. $1,300, getting close to $1,400 in must-go prizes as we work our way to that main event too. That 54-ball coverall going to be close to $30,000, maybe even higher than $30,000 tonight, and we will find out that all in just maybe 10, 15 minutes.
That's right. While we're getting enrolled, let's go over the PGL player standings. I've got the top 5 player standings for us tonight. In 5th, we had coming in tonight, we had Drumski at Spinner's Bar with over 1,228,000 points. In 4th, it's Days Dream at Monty's Sports Bar with over 1,322,000 points. In 3rd, we've got Sherber at Clubhouse of Edinburgh with over 1,419,000 points. In 2nd, it is Panda at Roadside with over 1,456,000 points. And in 1st, it's Yak at Neeson's Bellplain with over 1,879,000
Probably going to be over 2 million for the season.
Yeah.
That is very impressive, Yak.
So we'll see how things end up tonight after we finish this game.
Yeah, still plenty of time for some switch-ups at the top of the leaderboard,
Yes.
but that is a pretty good lead at this point in the season.
That is right. And then for our locations, in 10th, we got American Legion Cleveland. In 9th, it is Nason's Gaylord. In 8th, we've got VFW Dilworth. In 7th, Claremont Pub. In 6th, Beck's Pub in Becker. In 5th, Benton Station in Sauk Rapids. In 4th, PJ Supper Club in Avon. In 3rd, Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. In 2nd, Alibi of Gilbert. And in 1st, it is Eagles Albert Lee.
All right, congrats to all those locations, and I know you guys, most of those are earning some more points tonight.
That's right.
All right, less than 2 minutes to go, $1,700 in total prizes. It's all going back. All must-go prizes in this game. 50 winners in this Mess of Perch, 10-minute, 45-play Flash Bingo tournament game coming up in about 100 seconds. You guys are having a great start to May. I can't believe it's already May. May the 2nd already.
It is.
And we're coming up on, let's see, when did we? 2017 was the first year we ran Fishing Derby, right? As far it was like a Cinco de Mayo party we did. It was when we first played that game, and so that's how I remember that it was in May.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And so that's 6 years. Can you believe that? We've been doing that for 6 years. Even more. We're almost at the 7 years of doing this.
Yep.
All right, a minute to go. Almost $1,900 in total prizes. Must-go prizes in this game, all going back. No progressives in this one. It's only $10. Get in. You'll have a shot at some big, big money here. All coming up in about 40 seconds. Listening to some music from a game that has yet to be released, but I think you guys are going to like it once we get it out there.
Yeah, it's very cool.
A good one. 20 seconds to go, just past the $1,900 in total prizes in this 45-play 10-minute Flash Bingo tournament game. Meso Perch coming up. A lot of fishing games tonight. Fishing Derby, Meso Perch getting ready for fishing season, which sometimes never stops for most people.
That's right.
But as it gets warmer and warmer, more people will be going out to the lakes and catching those big fish. Here we are, $67 for 6th through 10th place. And for first place, hey, it's Tristan. 9,100 points. $270 for first place, $157 for second, $135 for third, $90 for fourth, and $67 for fifth place. Tristan, first place. Just me in sixth. Days Dream having a great year.
Yeah.
I think we might have even gotten a picture of Days Dream, did we? I don't know. I can't remember. Player in eighth place, and Wiley in ninth. I don't know why I remember that name.
Because I just read it.
Oh, okay.
On the PGL standings.
Maybe just because you're having a great season.
Yeah.
I thought we got a picture, but maybe not.
Well, at least not upload it. Doesn't mean we didn't get it.
Okay. Well, we can check for next time. Jervin 6th, Harley in 7th, Fred at Rapid Ricks in 8th place, Dollar Bills in 9th place, Tim A at Blashko's in 2nd place, Don also at Blashko's in 3rd place, Burp at Hooligans in 4th place, Player Flamers jumping up into 1st place, Daystream holding on to 9th place at Sammy's Pizza in Coon Rapids. Ray back on the leaderboard again at Clearwater Corners, was on the leaderboard in the last game. Devoided, former PGL champ, playing at the Roadside in Blaine in 3rd place now, 4,000 PGL points. Oh, you putting up a new picture?
No.
Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. All right, Miami Beach back on the leaderboard. We got to look out for Miami Beach because Miami Beach split the very large MegaSota Game Night coverall when it was over $100,000, I think, a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And on the leaderboard tonight, coming out for that big final prize here of MegaSota Game Night, that's going to be $30,000. And remember, we've got Game Day Bingo running all the way till 10 o'clock. So even after MegaSota Game Night, stick around, play some bingo. You can play E-Tabs all day long as well. Franny in first place at the VFW Starbuck, 12,000 PGL points. Reno, I've been there at Mantreville Saloon in 6th place. Ange and Barb at Neptune's in 7th. Daystream at Sammy's in 8th place. And Panda at the Roadside in Blaine in 9th place.
All right, let's go over those winners from open season. That was our last game. We had in first place Ace at Money Sports Bar, winning $152. In second, Milio at the North Star Speakeasy, winning $123. In third, Duo, winning $114 at Root River Saloon. In fourth, Player at winning $95 at Eastside Bar. In fifth, we had Ray at Clearwater Corners, winning $85.
Ray! Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Ray!
In sixth, we had JGW, new to the PGL player. New to the PGL player. New to the Pilot Gambling League.
There you go.
Playing at McHugh's Grill and Bar, winning $80. In seventh, we have Sunshine 17, winning $76 at Shooters of Gibbon. In eighth, we had Bash At American Legion, Hugo winning $71. In 9th, it is Hose at Eagles Austin winning $66. It's spelled H-O-S-E. And 10th, we had Fun Day at Frankie's Bar, $61.
All right, congrats to all those winners. Now we got Stosky.
Clarifying.
Eagles Owatonna. Stosky was a big skill shot player.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you got to clarify what you're saying. All right, 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go. That Fluffy leaderboard in 5th place. Franny at the VFW Starbuck holding on to first place, just shy of 17,000 PGL points. Z-Web at the Pit Stop Bar in 7th. But Tristan in 2nd place, the Royal Bar and Park Rapids. Sup, Dave? Playing at Archie's. Nice to see you out there, Dave. Hope you're having a great day, Dave. We'll say hello to you as well. 5 minutes to go. Did we do birthdays today?
I haven't gotten to that
Oh,
yet.
wow. Okay.
No, but we have them.
Okay. I was just thinking, what birthdays did we do?
We just haven't gotten there
Okay.
yet. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 1887, Eddie Collins, American Baseball Hall of Fame infielder, World Series 1910, 11, 13, 17, 29, and 30, AL MVP 1914, and AL stolen base leader, Philadelphia A's and Chicago White Sox.
Well, happy birthday, baseball player.
Eddie Collins.
Eddie Collins.
In 1859, Lorenz Hart, American lyricist, wrote I Could Write a Book and My Funny Valentine and half of the Broadway musical team of Rodgers and Hart.
Wow.
In 1972, Dwayne Johnson, American pro wrestler, WCW championship and two-time WCW championship 2 times,
Yep.
WWE championship 8 times,
Dang.
and Royal Rumble in 2000. Actor and producer was in Baywatch and
He was?
I don't remember that, but
Maybe one episode.
Jumanji. He's also in he's in like he's Maui.
Isn't that Jumanji?
No,
Oh, the
cartoon. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I'm trying
Moana.
to Moana. There you
Yeah.
go. I knew it was something we had done with our niece.
And then Black Adam. He was on Baywatch.
Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious. Jungle Cruise.
Fast and Furious, those are good movies.
Yeah.
I like those. I'd watch. I don't know what number they're up to now, but we watched a couple of them. I thought they were pretty good.
He's in a lot of things.
But he is The Rock,
He is The Rock.
and that's where he's the best at.
He eats really great cheat meals. He used to post them. He has a tequila brand.
Oh, yeah. Did you
follow
try
it
that?
on Instagram. His tequila?
Yeah.
I
know we brought it.
bought it for
we brought it
somebody.
to a party, but I don't know that I ever got to drink it.
I didn't drink it either.
Dang it.
Oh, he's in Baywatch, the 2017 movie.
Okay.
That's why.
I saw that one. Sup, Dave, in first place at Archie's Bar, 20,000 PGL points. This is a 10-minute 45 play flash bingo tournament game. Good luck to everybody out there with these must-go prizes. $270 for first place, $157 for second, $135 for third, $90 for fourth, $67 for fifth place. A lot of players on the leaderboard. I don't know what that says about people playing tonight.
We're getting a little wild with their names. That's what's saying. All right, 1975, David Beckham was born.
Footballer, they say.
Yes. English soccer midfielder, 115 caps, 58 as captain. I don't know a lot about soccer, I'm not going to lie.
I'm just curious real quick.
He was in Manchester, also in the Real Madrid, AC Milan, Paris SG, LA Galaxy, and owner of Inter Miami, CF, and Salford City.
He's worth $450 million. That's his net
That
worth.
sounds about right.
I thought that sounds about right, too. I thought it was going to be closer to $1 billion, but maybe he just needs to work harder. He can get there.
Whoa. I think I just read off a whole lot of credentials. All right.
It's okay. He's still a good soccer player, even if he doesn't have $1 billion.
Okay, moving on. In 1980, Ellie Kemper, American actress, The Office. She was Erin.
Oh, she's so funny.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. She is hilarious.
What was her name?
Ellie Kemper.
Okay.
Or Elizabeth Kemper, but she goes by Ellie.
Gotcha.
1985, Kyle Busch, American auto racer, NASCAR Cup Series champion 2015. And in 1985, Lily Allen, English singer-songwriter, wrote It's Not Me, It's You, and TV presenter Lily Allen and Friends.
Oh. All right. Well, happy birthday, everybody. And if your birthday is May the 2nd, the happiest of happy birthdays out to you as well. And with that, we've got 25 seconds to go in this 10-minute 45-play Flash Bingo tournament game. We got a player in first place at Flamers. Sup, Dave? And Archie's in second place. Franny at VFW Starbuck in third. And Tristan at the Royal Bar in Park Rapids in fifth place. Sixth place, we got Fluffy at the Rogers Muni. Hazy 92 at the Villa Bar and Grill in Albertville in seventh place. Kayla, the Club New Yorker in Green Isle in eighth place. And Dawn at Blashko's in ninth place. That's going to wrap it up. And our PGL points for the evening are going to be done. We still have that big coverall that's going to be close to $30,000. Just 54 balls. Pretty easy to hit for you guys. In fact, that game day bingo we just ended with hit in 52 balls. So 54 balls in this one. Something you guys can do. I know you're good at it. And the total prizes are going to be over $30,000. Congratulations to the player at Flamers. $268. Got that coverall game coming up. Jackpot Jungle. We got a Musco line win, Musco Large M, and that coverall in 54 balls. It's going to be a big one, so make sure you get in, get your cards, get ready to go here. Any second now, we're going to be enrolling and getting ready for that last game.
All right, let's do this day in history. The modern legend of the Loch Ness Monster is born when
I saw that
sighting
headline.
makes local news on May 2nd, 1933. The newspaper Inverness Courier relates to an account of a local couple who claimed to have seen an enormous animal rolling and plunging on the surface. The story of the monster, a moniker chosen by the Courier editor, becomes a media phenomenon, with London newspapers sending correspondents to Scotland and a circus offering £20,000 of sterling reward for the capture of the beast.
And have they ever said what they think those people saw? Like, is it a big snake? Because even after that wasn't the time they took the picture, right?
I haven't read exactly to you what.
Yeah. Well, I think later on there was like the dinosaur looking head. I think that came out after that.
Like just like a drawing of what?
No, somebody else was there looking for it, and they saw the dinosaur head come out of the water.
Oh.
A real famous picture.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
That one.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a dinosaur.
Yeah, so
it's just a dinosaur.
But do you think
that's not a Loch Ness monster?
But it's in the water.
It's a swimming dinosaur.
No, that's a fake one. But the one to the right of it is the picture they took.
That's a photo?
Yeah.
But it doesn't even look like that big. It's like a bird.
Well, that's the thing. Is that the truth? Or they said it was really gigantic? I don't know. Maybe it's been a hoax this whole time.
Because that just looks like a small thing that got blown up big.
It kind of does.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if you crop it.
Yeah, that look. I don't know how much I've looked at the Loch Ness Monster photos.
Was it an elephant?
Oh.
Like if it looked like that?
I'm going to look up, after we're done here, I'm going to look up Loch Ness Monster photos because none of these look real or...
They don't.
Like they look... I always
this looks like it's a bird.
Yeah, it does. It looks just like a little geese, like a goose or something.
Or...
Well, I'm not sure which ones are real, but like that just looks like a little bird.
Yeah, it looks like...
Like a zoomed-in bird.
Yeah, it looks like a zoomed-in picture, like the way the waves are.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's a big
thing. It has to be... That can't be like the one everybody's worried about because that looks really fake. Anyways, 90 seconds to go. Look at these total prizes, $31,000. This is your shot to win in 54 balls It's easy to do. We just had a 52-ball winner. We've had 44-ball winners before, and this is a good one. Must go line win, must go large M. Those should be easy for you guys to win. So get those cards, get enrolled, get ready to go, do your lucky dance, whatever it is. Get your little lucky troll doll facing the right way, and we're going to find out here in a minute who's playing, who wants to win. And as we're going through the large M, Nikki's going to give us an update on the PGL standings, but I'm interested in that a whole bunch, but I want to see if somebody can win that coverall by ball 54 tonight.
I thought you were going to say you're interested in the Loch Ness Monster.
No, I mean, of course I'm interested in the Loch. Who isn't?
Yes. All right, let's go over
I'm going to be last topic of Loch Ness Monster. If those pictures you were looking at are the best ones and the real ones, and that's what everybody's all worked up about, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I have a different memory of
me too.
That more than one part was coming out.
I think I really wanted it to be a dinosaur, and so that's what I saw in my head. But looking at those pictures, it just looks like a bird.
It does. All right, while you guys finish getting enrolled, we're going to go over those winners from the last game. That was Meso Perch, our top 10. And first, we had a player at Flamers winning $268. And second, it was Sup Dave at Archie's Bar winning $156. Remember Archie's Bar?
Yeah.
We used to go to a place called Archie's Bar.
In Reno.
Yeah. And on third, it was Franny at VFW Starbuck winning $134. In fourth, it was Player at American Legion Keister winning $89. In fifth, it was Tristan at Royal Bar winning $67. In sixth, we have Fluffy at Municipal Liquor Store in Rogers winning $67. In seventh, and everyone from here on out won $67. In seventh, we had Hawsey at 92 at Villa Bar and Grill. In eighth, it was Kayla at Club New Yorker. In ninth, we had Dawn at Blasco's Embassy Bar. And in 10th, it was Caleb at Club New Yorker.
All right, congrats everybody on those big wins. Speaking of big wins, here we are in this last game of MegaSota Game Night. $428 Musco dollars on the line win, $428 Musco dollars on the large M, and $31,036 on that coverall. That's going back if somebody can win it by ball 54. The other two are must-goes, and if more than one player wins on the same ball, that prize is split by the number of winners. Bunch of players one ball away. Reno, Schmoll, Houston, Dusty, Cat Howe, Mr. and Mr. Steen.
I think it's Ramstein. Ramstein.
M. Ramstein.
Ramstein.
At O'Brien's. And Bevy, one ball away. Here comes ball number 8. Someone's got to win on ball 8. Come on.
I don't know.
No winner on ball 8. Must go prize, though, so it really doesn't matter. There's Pugsley, really famous person out there. Get him and go at G. Allen's. Zach of the Purple Goose back on the leaderboard again. One ball away from a big win. $428 on that line one. Here we go. Ball 10. Someone's got to pick it up. No. Dang. Not looking too good if we got to go all the way to ball 11 for the line win. Even ball 11's down and nobody wants it. Maybe people just don't want it. Ms. Wolf at the Super Bowl Ramsey. Nice to see you on the leaderboard. Big ES as well. There we go. Ramstein. Mr. Ramstein. And Cat Howe splitting that $428. Not too bad. That'll be $214 for each of you. I'd say that's big congrats. And now we're going to continue on for that large M prize. Another must-go prize, $428. Ends in this round. Do you know good? Because there's no spots on there except for the free spot that everybody has already covered. But they will help you get closer to that coverall of $31,036.
All right, let's get into our PGL standings where things ended up tonight. In 10th, we have Mr. Wolf at the Super Bowl with over 920,000 points. In 9th, we have Big Dog at Eagle.
Don't mess with the Big Dog.
Yeah, Knights of Columbus, Owatonna, with over 934,000 points. In 8th, it is Brizo.
I'd rise and Brizo.
At Underground Bar and Grill with over 997,000 points. In 7th, we've got Jake at Eagles Albert Lee with over 1,124,000 points. In 6th, we've got Drumskeet at Spinner's Bar with over 1,228,000 points. In 5th, it is Devoided at Roadside with over 1,268,000 points. In 4th, it is Days Dream at Sammy's Pizza in Coon Rapids with over 1,381,000 points. In 3rd, we have Sherbert at Clubhouse of Edinburgh with over 1,419,000 points. And in 2nd, we have Panda at Roadside with over 1,523,000 points. And in 1st, it is Yak at Riverbend Bar and Grill with over 1,944,000 points.
So Yak was playing tonight.
Yeah.
List a little bit closer to that 2 million points. Could probably even get there tomorrow night if Yak comes out and plays.
Yep.
All right, we got players 4 balls away now. Must go large M prize. There's Mr. Wolf. That's Ms. Wolf, actually, but we already talked about Ms. Wolf on the leaderboard. 4 balls away is where our leaders are. Spinner 50, longtime friend of ours, on the leaderboard at 4 balls away. Along with Nate, North Star, Brad TNT, and Stamber. Cola Joe on the leaderboard. We also had Chicago Joe winning big earlier tonight.
All right, let's get into our player spotlight. It is K Brox at Broadway Bar and Pizza in Champlain, winning over $70,000, which must have been that mega.
Yeah.
They support Champlain Dayton Athletic Association. They provide athletic opportunities for the benefit of the youth. So congratulations to K Brox playing at Broadway Bar and Pizza in Champlain.
Yeah, congrats on that big win. $70,000. That is amazing. That's going to buy you a boat for the summer. All right, Stamber, 3 balls away on ball 30. 428 must go dollars. On our way to that $31,000 coverall. Kingpin, Stamber now 2 balls away. Kingpin at Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. Stamber at the Muddy Cow in Brooklyn Park. Trying to see if anybody can get this large M soon, which will give you a real good position to win that coverall. Biggie Smalls on the leaderboard. Killing me, Smalls. All 35 coming down. Mad Dog at Mama T's. Not that Mad Dog, but Mad Dog at Mama T's on the leaderboard. Nice to see you out there. D Better. Was it Dead Better? At Brothers Porcupine. 1 ball away on ball 37. Here comes ball 38. See if that's going to help you at all. Hey, we got a loser now. 1 ball away from being a winner. And 428 bucks. Here comes ball 39. It's 54 ball coverall. If somebody can win that coverall within 54 balls, they're going to walk out of here with $31,036. Already giving away that line win to Cat Howe and Mr. Ramstein. Splitting that prize. Ball 41 is down. Still only 2 players, 1 ball away. Here comes ball 42. Mad Dog, Color Joe, Stamber, Z-Web. Joining the 1 ball away club on ball 42. Here comes ball 43. We got a winner. It is Mad Dog at Mama T's. Not that Mad Dog. Mad Dog at Mama T's. $428 going right back to your iPad. Congrats on that big win. And here we are going for that coverall. We got players 4 balls away. Cola Joe and Dazzle 4 balls away from this coverall on ball 44. That is within striking distance because we've got 10 balls to go. Ball 45 is down. Snapper, Dazzle, Dusty, Cola Joe, and Nate 4 balls away. Ball 46 is down. We are 8 balls away. Lots of players 4 balls. Lots of players got to go 50% here. Sounds easier than it is. Got a player at Eagles New Brighton now 3 balls away on ball 47. In good shape to win this by ball 54. Ball 48 is down. Me too, Dusty. 3 balls away. Getting close.
Yeah.
Here comes ball 50. Not put anybody 1 ball away yet? Nope. Devoided and Cola Joe 2 balls away. Got to go 2 out of 4. Let's see what happens here on ball 51 for Devoided and Cola Joe. Nobody 1 ball away just yet. Let's see if ball 52 puts anybody 1 ball away. Nope. But Devoided, Cola Joe, Me Too, Z-Web, Koshin. Got to go 2 for 2 here. Let's see if ball 53 puts anybody 1 ball away. Does not.
No. Let's see what the prize is going to be.
Yep, this one will be coming back next week. It'll be higher than 31,000. Our must-go prize, $1,070 to Z-Web at the Pit Stop Bar. Must have picked that up on ball 55.
Yep.
So close, Z-Web.
That's rough, but
$1,000, I'll take it. All right, congrats on that big win, Z-Web. Getting in there right at the end on ball 55. 1 ball away. So close. But that's all right. You got some big money there. And the jackpot will grow even higher for next week. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody back next week. Don't forget about Mega Wednesday tomorrow, 7 to 9. Game Day Bingo all day. And Game Day Bingo is going to start getting back in play here real soon. So good luck on the games tonight. Ben, thanks for everything.
Yeah.
And I think we are good for this week.
That is right. Thanks for everybody for coming out tonight. We had a great time. Remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
See you guys.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on e-pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant Attorney General said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant Attorney General said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is a issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is an issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.
The uncertainty right now is detrimental. It is detrimental to the organizations. It is detrimental to the small businesses. Anything that may happen legislatively deserves a fair and due process.
Opponents of electronic pull tabs have been hearing rumblings that legislation to return the games to a simpler form could be in the works, but no bill had emerged until language suddenly showed up in the House tax bill on Monday.
Folks, this is magical language. It simply appeared yesterday.
This is a issue on pull tabs, gambling. It was never brought to Commerce or any other committees, and all of a sudden it showed up in the tax bill.
DFL leaders said the current open all click is similar to casino slot machines. And to keep in line with an appeals court ruling, they say the change to a multiple click machine is required.
That is to align our policy with a recent court case.
One of the parties in the dispute is obviously misrepresenting the contents of the decision.
The court's decision stood, and in no place in that decision does it state that the legislature needs to take action and change. It wasn't ordered to. I think even the Attorney General's office themselves have stated, an assistant attorney general said, there is no movement that the legislature has to make because of this court ruling.
There's nothing in the ruling that says a case-by-case decision-making on an individual game is anything but what you're supposed to do. So we anticipate that's going to be the case going forward.
Yes, it's true. The court did not tell the legislature to do anything.